He has conducted nearly all of Handel's oratorios and anthems, the 140 Bach cantatas, and performed organ recitals at Westminster Abbey, Winchester Cathedral, and the Cathedral of St. John the Divine in New York. With me on Smarts is Maestro T. Herbert Dimmock. Good to see you.
It's nice to see you again.
All right, so you are our Bach specialist. You are Baltimore's Bach man. Can I say that?
Sure. It's an honor to be called that.
Well, so how does Bach in Baltimore, do you think, foster this appreciation for the arts, and I guess particularly Baroque music?
Well, so I studied with the first person in the world to record the complete works of Bach, which was a huge achievement.
Mm-hmm. And that person
is Helmut Rilling.
Okay, yes.
From Stuttgart, Germany.
Yeah.
And he had this approach that was fascinatingly analytical of the music, to dive into the musical language, to find what made it tick. So you have these beautiful, gorgeous melodies, these fascinating architecture of fugues and so on and so forth.
Right.
Great color and lovely texts. And then there's these other dimensions of kind of like in literature, it would be like similes and metaphors.
Right.
That is underneath the music that really brings life to it.
Right.
And I became deeply interested in that and try to show that to the audience in concerts.
Yeah. Now, Bach in Baltimore has been around how long?
We started in 1988.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be 30 next year.
Oh my gosh, you're looking great for 30, Herb.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You, in a long way, you've done a lot of different and interesting programs. One is is currently going on is the Student Voice Exchange program. Tell us about that.
We reach out to area mostly high schools, and a lot of arts groups bring kids into their concerts, and that's a lovely, wonderful thing. Mm-hmm. But I go to the school and have a program with the kids in advance. Okay. They attend our concerts, which has a very big educational component in it, because I talk about this musical language as we open the cantata concerts.
Right.
And
so
then
you provide context for the students.
Right. Yeah. And then we also, lastly, we give them a chance to perform with us.
Oh.
And so it's a very, we hope that it makes a strong impression on the kids. And we have some of the choirs are as big as 100 that come.
Gee. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your season. So how many performances do you typically do in a year? We
do a concert on the first Sunday of every month from October through June. Mm-hmm. We do about a half a dozen to 8 concerts in area retirement communities. We sing at Arts Fest. Mm-hmm. And we occasionally do other, special events. So we do about 15.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now I mentioned in the opening that, you're a music director, you're a choir director, you're an organist. So when you are performing a piece, do you approach it differently if you're the choir director or if you're the organist, or?
Well, there's a different task in as much as if you're the organist, you have the technical aspect of making the music come to life. But in all cases, you need a unified vision that has fidelity to the composer's original vision, which hopefully you understand through a lifelong study of that music. Mm-hmm. And when you're conducting a choir, your job is not just only to understand that, but also to transmit that love and to be a maestro, to teach what the music makes it tick, which helps the performers perform better. Yeah.
How large is the choir with whom you work?
Choir's 55.
Okay.
When we do the cantata concerts, we usually perform with more like 40. Mm-hmm. Every year we do at least one big piece, a B minor Mass or a St. John Passion.
Right.
And that we walk out with more like 55 for that.
Right. And this year you're doing what? You're doing
the B minor.
The B minor. Okay. Yeah. And that will be where?
The B minor will be in Baltimore County, just at the line at Woodbrook Presbyterian Church.
Terrific. Well, we look forward to that as well. And I know that I've been to many of your performances. They're wonderful. You have a group of professional instrumentalists and soloists.
I'm so proud of them. They're so talented.
Yeah, well, terrific. Well, thank you so much, Herb.
It's my pleasure.
And actually, Herb and I both invite everyone to enjoy fabulous Baroque music all year long from Bach in Baltimore.
Thank you very much.
You bet.